All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. On this Tuesday evening, we have another doubleheader for you as we continue with week number 10 of our current sim season number 33. And we have an AFC Central matchup to start things off with today. It'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Cincinnati currently tied with Indianapolis atop the AFC Central with a 5-3 record. The Browns at 4-4 are one game back. These two teams played back in week 1 in Cincinnati. It was the first Monday night game of the week, and the Bengals eked out a win 20-18. The Bengals are the defending they're the defending Super Bowl champions, period, and they're trying to get on track. After this, we'll have the 49ers and the Eagles. That'll be the second game of our doubleheader. We'll talk more about that when we get there. But first, let's head out to Cleveland, Ohio for this one. The Bengals and the Browns. If you're watching this on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the action here at Jammin' Sports. If you're watching on Twitch, well, subscribe as well. We'd appreciate that. All right, the Bengals and the Browns. Here we go. Welcome into First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Bengals and the Browns. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Gauchos is in the house. Good to see TD Gauchos here from the OC. The Battle of Ohio, Part 2. The Bengals won in Week 1, 20-18. The rematch here today. The Bengals will get the ball first. We're underway. Fielded by Cooper at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And on the return for the Bengals it's Cooper. Looking for his name on the roster. Starting quarterback, Michael Nolan, the 12th year quarterback out of Army. It was Steve Cooper in his 3rd year out of Stephen F. Austin. I was looking at the wrong roster. 1st and 10. The Bengals will start their own 28-yard line. The Bengals are currently tied with Indianapolis for first place at 5-3 in the AFC Central. The Browns are one game back. Bengals come out, 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10. Nolan fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, caught, wide open. Kedrick Mosley all the way out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 23 yards. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Like I said, the Bengals are tied with the Colts. And the Colts play the Vikings later this week. And that should be a good game because Minnesota has to win to keep up with Tampa Bay. In fact, that game will be tomorrow night, part of the doubleheader tomorrow. 1st and 10. Bengals, they'll have it at the Cleveland 49-yard line. Opening drive of the game. Kind of a dark, overcast afternoon here in Cleveland. Nolan draws back. Nolan rolls out, throws downfield. It's caught. Nope. Incomplete. Nick Austin, the tight end, couldn't hold on. That is true. Here's the Bengal offense up front. Mikell, Yeri, Cousins, Simmons, and Degari. And Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Mosley. That's your Bengals offensive starters. Second and 10 from the 49. Nolan in the shotgun.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Nolan draws back, throws outside. It's almost picked up. Incomplete. Breaking it up. Connor Anderson, the rookie out of North Carolina. Here's the Browns defense. They play a 4-3. Cash, Bell, Brooks, and Weston up front. Linebackers, Randolph, Harris, and Hunter. And the secondary, Dixon, Anderson, Williamson, and Gibson. When these two teams played back in week 1, the Bengals had a 20-12 lead with less than a minute to play. And on the last play of the game, the Browns scored a touchdown to make it 20-18. They went for 2 and didn't get it.
Let's go.
3rd and 10. Nolan back. Nolan looking. Throws. Caught by Curtis. Down to the 32-yard line. A 17-yard gain by Isaac Curtis, the 6th-year receiver out of the University of Washington. I still remember that game back in week 1. That was the opening Monday night game of the season. It was a dynamite game. Heartbreaking loss for the Browns. They score a touchdown as time expires. They try for 2. They don't get it. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Brown 32-yard line. Bengals come out in the eye. Nolan hands off to Eric Granger up the middle. Granger making moves inside the 20. And Granger finally spun down at the 19-yard line. The 2nd-year back out of UCLA, Eric Granger. And that'll be another Cincinnati first down. Finally getting him down, number 27, Matt Frederick, the 5th-year safety out of Notre Dame. I thought Granger was going to escape there for a moment. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the Cleveland 19-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. Bengals come out in the offset eye. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Granger gets back to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, Darnell Bell, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Vanderbilt. It'll be 2nd and 10. Under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Opening possession of the game. Bengals come out, 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun, hands off to Westbrook. And LeBron Westbrook picks up a yard. Westbrook in his 4th year out of Ohio State. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. Harris in his 8th year out of Texas. 3rd and 8 for the Bengals at the Cleveland 18. Bengals come out, 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan will drop back. Sets up a screen pass to Westbrook. Down the sideline, and Westbrook is going to escape, but he gets pushed out of bounds at the 10. He's going to end up a yard shy of the first down. It's a gain of 7. It'll be 4th down. Carroll Harris on the tackle again for Cleveland. The Bengals will settle for 3. Luke Jones, the 9th-year kicker out of Miami, will come on. This will be from 27 yards to give the Bengals an early lead. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead it 3-0, 4:59 left here in the first quarter. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-3 Bengals, the 4-4 Browns. Both these teams made the playoffs last season. The Bengals won their division. They had a first-round bye. The Browns beat the Chargers in the wild card round, and then they lost to the Bengals in the divisional round. The Bengals went on to beat the Jets in the AFC Championship, and they beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. There's the kick. Fielded by Dorsey at the goal line. Tom Dorsey over the 20. And he gets out to the 24-yard line. The rookie out of Temple. It'll be 1st and 10 Cleveland from their own 24-yard line. Their starting quarterback, Kurt Sullivan, in his 10th year out of Florida State. He spent 2 years with San Francisco, 7 years with the Redskins, and then the Redskins let him go. The Browns picked him up during the offseason. He led the Redskins to the playoffs last season, but then the Redskins just kind of unceremoniously just dumped him. And the Browns said, hey, we'll take you. The Browns had just lost their quarterback, Gary Montgomery, to retirement. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs makes his way out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Making the tackle, number 34, Trayon Taylor, the third-year safety out of Connecticut. 4:40 left to play in the first quarter. Bengals up 3-0. On 2nd and 4 from the 30-yard line, Sullivan drops back, throws, dumps it off to Kors, and Kors gets out to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. Making the catch, Thomas Kors, the rookie tight end out of Auburn. And that will be a Cleveland first down. The Bengals scored a field goal on their opening drive. This is Cleveland's opening drive. 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back, looks downfield, throws, caught by Randall out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Terry Randall, the 7th-year receiver out of Oregon. First down, Browns. On the tackle, number 25, Andrew Wilson, in his 8th year out of East Carolina. .335 and counting. 5 receivers set wide.
Here we go.
Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back, throws across to Spencer. The tight end, Corey Spencer, down to the 36. And that'll be a gain of 13. The 7th-year tight end out of North Carolina, Corey Spencer. And that'll be another Brown first down. It's Tuesday night. It's Evil Dead's pinball night, so he probably won't be along. He might check in. 1st and 10 from the 36. Evil Dead is 70 and 53, 17 games up. 3:25 left to play. Here in the first quarter. Sullivan in the shotgun with a back on either side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws outside, incomplete. He overthrew his receiver as he was looking for Spencer. Here's the Browns offense up front. Mills, Diggs, Hayes, Gibson, and Brown. And then it's Royal, Everett, Tubbs, Spencer, and Randall. Second and 10 for Cleveland at the Cincinnati 36. 3:21 left here in the first quarter. Browns opening possession. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan throws down the near sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Terry Randall. He overthrew him. Here's the Cincinnati defense. They play a 4-3. Langford, Jordan, Green, and Brown are up front. The linebackers, Austin, Wilson, and Phillips. And the secondary, Phillips, Jackson, Smith, and Wilson. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 36. .317 left in the first quarter. 4 receivers wide, 3 to the far side. On 3rd down, Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan in trouble, throws, caught by Spencer at the 20, and he gets down to the 13-yard line. The big tight end, Corey Spencer, 23 yards down to the Bengals, Carolina. Move those chains. The Browns trying to take the lead here. Under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Bengals up 3-0. Browns come out. Kurt Sullivan, the quarterback. Royal in motion. Sullivan throws to the near side to Spencer. And Spencer down to the 1. A gain of 12. It'll be 1st and goal for the Browns at the 1-yard line. .226 and counting here in the first quarter. Bengals up 3-0, but the Browns are threatening. The Battle of Ohio. TJ Gauchos pointed that out last night. First and goal from the 1. Browns spread everybody out. On 1st and goal, Sullivan. And Sullivan escapes, rolls out, and he's going to take it himself. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Kurt Sullivan. And the Browns take a 6-3 lead. The Bengals got a field goal on the opening drive. And Cleveland scores a touchdown on their opening drive. As Sullivan took it himself. He's a big quarterback. He's about 6'5". He's hard to bring down. And now for the extra point, Tom Davison. The kick is up. And Davison's kick is good. Browns lead at 7-3, 2:07 left here in the first quarter. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. We've got the 49ers and the Eagles up next. We'll be in Philadelphia for that one. Chris Green will kick off for the Browns. He's the punter. He does the kickoff duties. There's the kick. Fielded by Tyler at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Corey Tyler brings it out to the 29-yard line. The third-year receiver out of Florida. And that's where the Bengals would take over, down 7-3. 2:02 left in the first. Misty got me some KFC for dinner. Always good, KFC. Want to thank her for that. That's my favorite place to go. 1st and 10 from the 29. Michael Nolan, the quarterback. Nolan hands off to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger, a nice run out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 11. The second year back out of UCLA. First down, Bengals. Kind of a cool day. 49 degrees at kickoff. Overcast skies. The lights are on, even though it's a 1 o'clock start. Just a dark, cold afternoon. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Granger out to the 43, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Making the tackle, number 92, Darnell Bell. We've called his name before. A minute 15 left to play here in the first quarter. Browns up 7-3. Bengals come out, 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws. He short-hopped it, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. A minute 3 left in the first. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. If y'all missed it last night, the Montreal Canadiens won the Stanley Cup Championship. They beat Toronto 7-1. They won that series 4 games to 2. On 3rd and 7, Nolan back, throws, and Granger can't hold on, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Bengal drive stalls out. And Cincinnati will have to punt. Brett Kern, the 13th year punter out of Toledo, will come on. Kern gets the punt away. Inside the 10, nice punt, and it's going to be down at the 1 yard line. Nice punt by the veteran punter, Brett Kern. Drops it at the doorstep at the 1 yard line. Curbside service. First and 10. Cleveland now. They got to watch out for the safety. They'll be starting at the 1 yard line. We've got the 49ers and the Eagles after this. We'll head to Philadelphia for that one. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Browns spread the receivers out. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and he's going to be nailed for a safety. Getting in there, number 55, Kevin Wilson, the 4th-year linebacker out of Maryland. And the Bengals record the safety, getting Marion Tubbs in the end zone. And the score is now 7-5 in favor of the Browns. That's the danger of starting at your 1 yard line like that. And a free kick by Chris Green. Oh, he nailed that one. Wow, look at that kick. 80 yards in the air. A free kick from the 20 that goes out of the end zone. Touchback. You don't see that very often. And now the Bengals will start their own 25-yard line. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. The Browns lead by 2 now, 7-5, following the safety. Live from First Energy Stadium, since Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Four receivers spread wide. Nolan in the shotgun for the Bengals. Austin in motion. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Granger gets a yard out to the 26. That's it. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Coming up on the end of the quarter. Nolan hands off to Granger. Granger across the 30. He's got the first down all the way out to the 44-yard line. That was a gain of 18. And that's the end of the first quarter. Browns up 7-5 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week number 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The Browns lead the Bengals 7-5. The Bengals at 5-3, tied with the Colts for first place. in the AFC Central. The Browns come in at 4-4, one game back. First and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Nolan draws back, pump fakes, looks downfield, throws deep. He's got a man, he overthrows him, incomplete. Tyler Jackson was open downfield, the fourth-year receiver out of West Virginia. He had a step. And that was simply overthrown. That would have been 6. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Bengals at their own 44-yard line.
Here we go now.
Nolan drops back, a screen pass to Granger, and Granger escapes, is running down the sideline. Granger ran out of bounds at the 25. That's a 31-yard run. It'll be a first down for Cincinnati. Down to the Cleveland 25-yard line. So the Bengals on the move, trying to retake the lead. Browns up 7-5. First and 10 from the Cleveland 25. The Bengals in the offset eye.
All right, here we go.
Nolan throws inside to Curtis, incomplete. And I think the linebacker, Alvin Hunter, got in the way. The 7th-year linebacker out of UTEP. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. $7:37 left here in the first half. 3 receivers to the near side. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger around the outside, and Eric Granger gets out to the 23, a gain of 2. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. So a big third down coming up for the Bengals. Shoestring tackle made by number 90, Angela Weston, the rookie out of Florida State. Bengals come out. They spread the receivers wide. Nolan draws back. Nolan rolls out, throws downfield, way too far, incomplete. Threw it out of the end zone. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bengals will have to settle for a field goal. It will give them the lead, though. This will be a 40-yard attempt by Luke Jones. It'll put the Bengals up by 1. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Bengals take an 8-7 lead with 7:02 left to play here in the first half. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week number 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Kind of a weird score. You don't see that often. But the Bengals lead it by 1, 8-7. Bengals got a safety along the way. And now Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. And there's the kick. Fielded by Dorsey at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Thomas Dorsey out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Browns will have it, 1st and 10. $6:57 left to play. We're in the first half. The Bengals at 5-3, the Browns at 4-4. A rematch from Week 1, which the Bengals won 20-18. Kurt Sullivan, the quarterback, in the offset eye. Sullivan hands off to Marion Tubbs. Tubbs around the outside, Down the sideline, Tubbs all the way out to the 42-yard line. A 28-yard run by Marion Tubbs in his third year out of Florida State. And that'll be a first down for the Browns as they get across midfield in the Bengal territory. The Browns trying to retake the lead here. That'll stop the clock for the moment. 6:51 left. Now it runs. We're in the first half. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looks downfield. Throws. High arcing pass to Cole. And Cole can't hold on. The intended receiver, Nick Cole, in his third year out of Utah, couldn't hold on. Knocked away by Kim Phillips, the rookie defensive back out of Duke. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Four receivers wide. Sullivan looks downfield, throws, caught by Cole, and down to the 20. A 22-yard gain by Nick Cole. Redeems himself on that one. First down, Cleveland at the Cincinnati 20-yard line. Browns are now in field goal range. The Browns have marched all the way down to the Bengal 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the half. Four receivers wide. Sullivan in trouble, and he goes down at the 23-yard line. Getting credit for the tackle, number 76, Nathan Langford, in his 8th year out of LSU. That'll be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Browns. Back at the 23-yard line. Bengals lead it by a score of 8-7 here in the second quarter. 2nd and 12 for the Browns at the 23. Three receivers to the near side. Sullivan draws back. Steps up, throws. Oh, he had a man open and he missed him. Threw it too short. Corey Spencer, the tight end, was open. Actually, I don't think Spencer was looking. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. I was watching the replay. That was a catchable ball. 3rd and 12. Four receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws to the end zone. He's got a man. Quick. Touchdown. James Quick, the 3rd-year receiver out of SMU. The Bengals have 2 field goals and a safety. The Bengals got a safety along the way. "23 yards. And now Tom Davidson will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Browns are up by 6, 14-8. 5:31 left to play here in the first half. The Bengals with 2 field goals and a safety. The Browns with 2 touchdowns. 5:31 left to play here in the first half. On a cold, dark Cleveland afternoon on the shores of Lake Erie. Jimmy Jam with TD Gauchos in the house. Always good to see Gauchos here. My newest moderator. .531 left to play here in the first half. The Browns go up by 6. And now Chris Green will kick off for Cleveland. This will be fielded by Cooper at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20. And Cooper brings it out to the 23-yard line. Steve Cooper in his third year out of Stephen F. Austin. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. The 49ers and the Eagles are up next. We'll be in Philadelphia for that one. The city of brotherly love. First and 10, Cincinnati now from their own 23-yard line. 5:28 left in the half. The Bengals spread the receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
Green, 39. Green.
Nolan throws, caught by Curtis. No, incomplete. Knocked away by David Williamson, the 4th-year safety out of Georgia Tech. I thought he caught it there for a moment, but Williamson knocks it out. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals now at their own 23. Down by 6. Nolan in the shotgun on 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go.
Nolan throws outside. It's knocked down. Incomplete. Knocking it down, number 96, Peyton Cash, the 8th-year defensive end out of Virginia Tech. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Bengals come out. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan under center. Nolan will drop back. Throws. It's caught by Curtis. Isaac Curtis out to the 41, a gain of 18. The 6th-year receiver out of the University of Washington, Isaac Curtis. First down, Bengals. The defending Super Bowl champion, Cincinnati Bengals. Carroll Harris on the tackle, the linebacker for Cleveland. 1st and 10. Bengals have it at their own 41, under 5 minutes left in the half. In the offset eye, Nolan hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger, a big gain across midfield to the 48. That'll be an 11-yard gain and a Cincinnati first down. As the clock continues to move, 4:36 and counting here in the first half. The Bengals find themselves down by 6. They need a touchdown to retake the lead. In the I formation, Nolan hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger down to the 41, a gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. On the tackle, Matt Federick, the 5th-year safety out of Notre Dame. Clock continues to move. We're at the 4-minute mark here in the half. 2nd and 3. The Bengals have 3 receivers down to the near side. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan pump fakes. Nolan throws deep. He's got a man open. Curtis, touchdown, Cincinnati. A 41-yard touchdown catch by Isaac Curtis. And that'll tie the game at 14 apiece. And the Bengals will probably go for 2. Well, no, they'll just go for 1. You don't go for 2 if it's tied. If they're up by 1, they'd go for 2. So Luke Jones will come out for the extra point to give the Bengals the lead again. Jones for the PAT. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Bengals take a 15-14 lead. 3:47 left to play. here in the first half. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Javits Sports. Who do they play next week? I'm glad you asked. Let's find out. Let's look at the old schedule here. Next week, Cleveland plays at Baltimore, and Cincinnati plays at Miami next week. We saw Miami totally dismantle Seattle yesterday. Miami has won 4 in a row now. After starting 1-4, the Dolphins are now 5-4. There's the kickoff, fielded by Royal, 2 yards deep over the 15-20, 25, and James Royal brings it out to the 35-yard line. First and 10, Cleveland, as Kurt Sullivan will come back out. Here's some first half highlights. That's the touchdown pass, and that's the other touchdown pass. Well, that's not a touchdown. You get the idea. There it is, the touchdown to Quick. 3:41 left to play here in the first half. Bengals lead it 15-14. Browns come out. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan throws to the near side, caught by Tubbs. Turns upfield and gets out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock continues to move. 3:21 and counting here in the first half. Making the tackle was Andrew Wilson in his 8th year out of East Carolina. Sullivan in the shotgun on 2nd down.
Let's go. What 90? What 90?
He's got Spencer in motion. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and Tubbs out to the 35. A gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the 35. Under 3 minutes left to play. We're in the first half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. On 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and Tubbs is not going to get there. In fact, he may have lost a yard. No, we got back to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, number 50, Quentin Austin, in his 9th year out of Navy. It'll be 4th down, and the Browns are going to have to punt. The Bengals are going to have another shot to score here before halftime. Chris Green back to punt. Fielded by Cooper at the 15, and Steve Cooper brings it out to the 31-yard line. 2:08 left to play in the half. We'll have one more play, and then we'll have the 2-minute warning. Bengals holding on to a 1-point lead, 15-14. The Bengals a touchdown, 2 field goals, and a safety. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Granger out to the 32. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Bengals up 15-14 at Javits Sports. And welcome back. First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Bengals lead it 15-14. The Bengals fighting to stay in first place in the AFC Central. They're currently tied with Indianapolis at 5-3. The Browns are one game back at 4-4. So this is a big game for both teams. 4 receivers wide on second down. Nolan in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Nolan draws back. Throws downfield. It's picked off. No, it's not. Incomplete. Oh, he had it. Matt Federick, the fifth-year safety out of Notre Dame, had it and couldn't hold on. That should have been a pick. It popped loose when he hit the ground on his back. That'll stop the clock. 1:56 left in the half. 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. At their own 32. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Bengals can't really do anything on that series, and they will punt. And now the Browns with a chance to take the lead before halftime. Brett Kern back to punt. Kern bobbles it, gets it away. Fielded by Royal at the 20, and he gets taken down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. The Browns will start their own 21-yard line. 1:45 left in the half. Five receivers set wide for Cleveland. Empty backfield for Sullivan.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10. Sullivan drops back. Throws. Caught by Randall. And Terry Randall out to the 27. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Browns in the hurry up. Empty backfield this time. Sullivan throws. Caught by Randall underneath. And Terry Randall out to the 35. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Cleveland first down. The Browns stay in the hurry up. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan dumps it out. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 1:16 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Browns come out. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Sullivan drops back, looks downfield, throws. Caught by Royal, coming across. And Royal gets out to the 41. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. Coming up on 1 minute left. The Browns still in the hurry up. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan drops back. Throws outside. Incomplete. He was looking for Marion Tubbs out of the backfield. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Browns most likely will punt. Chris Green back to punt. Green gets the punt away. Fielded by Cooper at the 10, over the 20, 25. And Steve Cooper out to the 29-yard line. 48 seconds left here in the first half. The Bengals hanging on to a 1-point lead, 15-14. The Bengals still have 3 timeouts. They might be able to score again before halftime. You never know. But they'll have to start from their own 29. 4 receivers set wide. Michael Nolan, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws outside, caught by Granger. And Granger out to the 31, just a gain of 2. And Cincinnati will take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 31-yard line. We're live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports on a cold, dark afternoon. on 2nd and 9. The Bengals come out. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws deep. Caught by Jackson. Nope, he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by the linebacker, Carroll Harris. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. And that'll stop the clock with 35 seconds left in the half. This has been a long first half. I mean, this first half has really drugged out. 4 receivers set wide, 3rd and 9. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws. Caught by Austin. All the way down to the 45-yard line. That's a 24-yard gain to Nick Austin, the 9th-year tight end out of Texas. The Bengals take a timeout. They have 1 left. 29 seconds left in the half. Bengals trying to increase their lead before halftime. The Bengals do have 1 more timeout. They have to get closer to get into field goal range, though. They're at the Cleveland 45. Bengals come out, 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Nolan fakes the handoff, throws deep, and he's got a man. Mosley can't hold on. Oh, Kedrick Mosley had it, but it was broken up by number 32, Antonio Gibson, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Nebraska. And that'll stop the clock. 24 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
Here we go. Blue Lightning.
Nolan rolls out. Now he throws deep. Caught by Jackson. No, incomplete. That was broken up by Connor Anderson, the rookie defensive back out of North Carolina. And that'll stop the clock with 18 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bengals at the Cleveland 45. Nolan in the shotgun once again. Nolan throws outside, caught by Granger. He only picks up 2 yards before getting out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 14 seconds left. It'll be 4th and 8. This would be a 60-yard attempt. I don't think Luke Jones can connect from 60. They're going to punt. Brett Kern back to punt. Kern gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt by Kern. And now the Browns will take over with 9 seconds left in the half. Bengals lead it 15-14. The Bengals lead. Browns come out. Looks like they're going to run a play here before halftime. Sullivan on 1st and 10. Hands off to Tubbs. And that's just a give-up play. And that will take us to halftime. Halftime score, Cincinnati 15, Cleveland 14. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-3 Bengals, the 4-4 Browns. The Bengals lead it by a score of 15-14 as we get ready to start the second half. Cleveland will get the ball first here in the third quarter, down by a point. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. There's the kickoff by Jones. Fielded by Royal, 2 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And James Royal out to the 26-yard line. Royal in his 10th year out of North Carolina. It'll be 1st and 10. The Browns now with an opportunity to retake the lead. Kurt Sullivan, the quarterback, in his 10th year out of Florida State. The former Redskin quarterback. Sullivan in the shotgun on first down. Takes the snap, looks downfield. Throws deep. He's got a man open, and it's kind of hung up there, allowing Kim Phillips to come up and knock it away. He had Nick Cole open down the sideline, but the ball was kind of slow getting there. And the rookie defensive back, Kim Phillips, knocks it away. The rookie out of Duke. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Browns come out in the offset eye. Actually, they're in the shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs around the outside. Marion Tubbs gets the first down all the way out to the 40-yard line. A 14-yard run by Marion Tubbs. First down, Cleveland. Making the tackle, number 29, Henry Jackson, the rookie defensive back out of Texas. But that'll be a Browns first down. We've got the 49ers and the Eagles up next. We'll be in Philadelphia for that one. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Tubbs. And Tubbs goes down for a 2-yard loss. On the tackle, Ross Browner, the 11th year defensive end out of Florida. A loss of 2 to be 2nd and 12. We're in the third quarter. The Bengals with a 1-point lead over the Browns, 15-14. 7 minutes left to play here in the third. 2nd and 12 for the Browns at their own 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws deep. He's got a man, and it's incomplete, broken up at the last second by Trayon Taylor. Those footballs that Sullivan is throwing are kind of hanging in the air. They're not dark. He had Corey Spencer open, but the ball hung up, allowing Taylor to make up ground and bat that ball away. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Browns at their own 38. 6:48 left here in the third. Just a 1-point game. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan sets up a screen pass to Tubbs down the sideline, and Tubbs picks up 4 yards out to the 42 before being tackled by number 25, Andrew Wilson. It'll be 4th down, and the Browns are going to have to punt. Chris Green will come on to punt. Green gets the punt away. And that's going to be inside the 10 and down at the 4-yard line. Nice punt by Chris Green in his 16th year out of UCLA. And now the Bengals will have to start from their own 4-yard line. Gaucho's back in the house. It's a close one. Yep. Gauchos from the OC. 1st and 10, Bengals. They'll start from their own 4. Nolan in the shotgun. They spread the receivers wide. Nolan from his end zone throws it out to Mosley. Kedrick Mosley out to the 12-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Kedrick Mosley in his 7th year out of Eastern Washington. The veteran receiver. 6 minutes now left to play in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 2 from the 12-yard line. Bengals come out a weird-looking formation. The old swinging gate. Nolan to Granger, and that didn't fool the Browns at all. Granger will lose a yard. Back at the 11-yard line. Angelo Weston, the rookie out of Florida State, comes up and makes the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Five and a half minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Big 3rd down for the Bengals. 3rd and 11, or 3rd and 3 from the 11. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger. Granger gets smacked down at the line of scrimmage. Making the tackle, Darnell Bell, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Vanderbilt. And I felt that hit all the way over here. And they're in Cleveland, and I'm in Nashville. And I still felt that hit. It'll be 4th down. Brett Kern will come on to punt for the Bengals. From his end zone. He gets the punt away. Fielded by Royal at the 40-yard line across midfield. And James Royal brings it back to the 42-yard line. The Browns will start in Bengal territory with 4:52 left here in the 3rd quarter. So the Browns get a short field to work with. Kurt Sullivan will come back out. 4:52 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Just a 1-point game. Bengals up 15-14. Jimmy Jam with TD Gauchos in the house. Misty's here. 1st and 10, 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan drops back, dumps it off to Cole, and Cole can't hold on. Incomplete. Nick Cole took a big lick from number 55. That's Kevin Wilson, the linebacker. Second and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs breaks away. A flag is down. This may be coming back. This may be a block in the back.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
It's on James Royal, the wide receiver. Yep. That negates a nice run. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line. So that happened 3 yards downfield, or 8 yards downfield, I'm sorry. It'll be 2nd and 12. And Cleveland will have it at the Bengal 44-yard line. Four receivers set wide.
Let's go.
Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs. And Marion Tubbs all the way down to the 35-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Marion Tubbs is turning into a really good running back here in his 3rd year out of Florida State. Four receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun on 3rd down. Sullivan drops back, throws to the near side, caught by Royal. Royal escapes and is pushed out of bounds at the 23. A gain of 12 yards by James Royal in his 10th year out of North Carolina. Royal spent 1 season with the Ravens and now in his 9th year with the Browns. He was traded after his first season. Coming up to make the tackle, number 21, Mario Smith, the 7th-year safety out of Wisconsin. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Browns on the move. They're in field goal range, trying to retake the lead. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 23. Sullivan to Tubbs, and Tubbs picks up a yard down to the 22. Mario Smith comes in again and makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9. 3:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Four receivers set wide. Sullivan under center. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan rolls, dumps it off to Spencer down the sideline. And Corey Spencer, 10 yards, down to the 12-yard line. First down, Browns. Oh yeah, Kurt Sullivan, he's a veteran quarterback. Now in his 10th year out of Florida State. He played 2 years with San Francisco. He was a backup there. He got traded to Washington. He immediately became the starter. Played 7 years for the Redskins. And now in his first season with the Browns. The Redskins let him go. The Browns picked him up. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws underneath to Griffin. Touchdown, Cleveland. Thomas Griffin, a 12-yard touchdown catch. The 3rd-year receiver out of Notre Dame. And the Browns retake the lead, 20-15. And look for the Browns to go for 2. They're up by 5. It wouldn't surprise me if they go for 2 here to make it a 7-point game. All right, the 2-point conversion try. Sullivan in the shotgun. Everybody in tight. He'll hand off to Everett. The 2-point conversion is good. John Everett, the 4th-year back out of Auburn. A 2-yard touchdown run. Or 2-point conversion run. And the Browns go up by 7, 22-15. Now the Bengals, all they can do is tie it up with a touchdown. They make up for that safety that happened earlier. 3:02 left to play in the third quarter. You still got a lot of football left in this one. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Javin Sports. And now the kickoff by Chris Green. Fielded by Cooper at the and Steve Cooper brings it out to about the 30, but a flag is down. Let's sort this one out.
Block in the back. Return team.
Block in the back on the Bengals. Corey Tyler, the guilty party. And that'll back it up. And the Bengals will have it at the 18-yard line. 2:56 left here in the third. 49ers, Eagles up next. We'll head to Philadelphia. On 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the far side.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Nolan drops back, throws, dumps it off to Austin. And Nick Austin out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. On the tackle, number 33, Connor Anderson, the rookie out of North Carolina. .235 left here in the third. Bengals come out.
Here we go.
Nolan drops back. Nolan throws down the middle, caught by Austin. He holds on at the 44, a gain of 12. I don't know how he held on, but that'll be a Bengal first down. That'll move the chains. First down, Cincinnati. I'm going to have to reset the internet between games here. It's acting funky again. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third. Nolan to Granger, and Granger picks up a yard out to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, number 90, Angelo Weston, the rookie out of Florida State. See something here. 2nd and 9 from the 45. Bengals come out, 4 receivers set wide.
Here we go.
Nolan draws back. Nolan throws to the near side, caught by Granger, and Granger all the way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13. It'll be 1st and 10. As we watch the replay, I had to check on something. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. I apologize if your picture is pixelated. It shouldn't be. I'm going to have to call the internet company. This is happening way too much. 1st and 10. Nolan hands off to Granger up the middle, and Granger out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. It's still watchable, but I hate it when it gets grainy like that. 1 minute left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Bengals on the move, down by 7. Rounds up 22-15. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Granger loses 2 yards back to the 33-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 12. Darnell Bell on the tackle. Coming up on the end of the third quarter here. "30 seconds. Bengals come out on 2nd and 12. Nolan draws back, rolls out, and he's going to take it himself, and he steps out of bounds at the 27. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Cincinnati. Down to the Cleveland 27-yard line. That'll stop the clock for the moment. Now it runs. And this should be the last play of the quarter, one would think. On 3rd and 6, 4 receivers wide. Nolan back. Nolan in trouble, gets sacked. And that's the end of the third quarter. Browns up 22-15 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the fourth quarter. The Browns lead the Bengals by a score of 22-15. Jimmy Jam with TD Gauchos in the house. It'll be 4th and 19 for the Bengals. They got sacked for a 9-yard loss. And now they're going to try a 57-yard field goal. Luke Jones from 57. I don't think so. The kick is up. Well, that's high enough, but it's way off to the right. It was definitely long enough, but it was wide right. It remains a 22-15 ball game in favor of Cleveland. Browns trying to get revenge from their Week 1 loss to the Bengals, 20-18. Jimmy Jam with TD Gauchos in the house. Evil Dead, it's his night off. It's his pinball night. Sometimes he checks in. He must be busy. 4 receivers set wide for the Browns. On 1st and 10 from their own 47. Sullivan back. Throws downfield. Caught by Spencer. Down to the 36. A gain of 17. Corey Spencer, the tight end. First down, Browns. Cleveland can put this one away. Well, they can make it a 2-possession game with any type of score here. .735 and counting. 1st and 10 Browns at the Bengal 36. Browns come out. Sullivan drops back, throws, coming across the middle, Terry Randall down to the 32, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock is moving, 7:13 and counting. Browns trying to eat up some time here. 2nd and 6 from the 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs down to the 29. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 3. Making the tackle, number 57, Trey Cook, the second-year linebacker out of South Carolina. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 29. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan throws, incomplete. He overthrew his receiver coming across the middle. It'll be 4th down. And Tom Davison will come on. This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It'll put the Browns up by 10 if he can make it. Make it a 2-score game. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Davison nails it from 46. And the Browns lead by 10, 25-15. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. 6:23 left to play in regulation. The Bengals have time. They're down by 10. We'll have the 49ers and the Eagles after this. It'll be about 10 minutes between games. I'm going to reset the internet. I'm going to have to call the internet company and get them to come out and look at this. There's the kick. Fielded by Cooper, 3 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Steve Cooper out to the 26-yard line. Our bearded dragon, Puffy, is looking at me as I'm watching the game. Is Puffy, are you watching the game, Puffy? He's looking right, or she's looking right at me. It's a female. What's up, Puffy? 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 6:19 left to play. The Bengals will start from their own 26-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws. He's got a man open, but the ball hangs up, allowing number 33, Sean Lawrence, or not Sean Lawrence, I'm sorry, Connor Anderson to come up and make the play. Again, I was looking at the wrong roster. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at their own 26. 6:14 left to play. The Bengals have to score twice. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back, steps up, throws downfield deep. He's got Curtis down to the 31-yard line. Isaac Curtis, a 44-yard reception. I'm glad they posted that. I was doing the math in my head. It's always hard when they cross midfield like that to figure up yardage. It'll be first down Bengals at the Brown 31-yard line, under 6 minutes left. Bengals down by 10, trying to make it a one-possession game. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan steps up, rolls out, he's going to take off. Michael Nolan down to the 20-yard line, an 11-yard gain. The 12th-year quarterback out of Army, Michael Nolan. First down Bengals. Appreciate those watching tonight. You're on Jammin' Sports. I appreciate it. We have the 49ers and the Eagles up next. Feel free to chat if you'd like. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 receivers back. Nolan jumps it off to Curtis. He holds on at the 13-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 5 minutes and counting. The Bengals have to score twice. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 13-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan high snap, hands off to Granger up the middle. And Eric Granger down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be first and goal. Bengals are threatening. They got to score quickly here and then get the ball back. Coming up to make the tackle, number 33, Connor Anderson, the rookie out of North Carolina. First and goal for Cincinnati at the Cleveland 8-yard line. 4 receivers spread wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws. Caught by Tyler. And Corey Tyler down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. Corey Tyler in his 3rd year out of Florida. Hanford Dixon on the tackle. Dixon in his 11th year, also out of Florida. Under 4 minutes left. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Nolan hands off to Westbrook. And LeBron Westbrook is going to lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. On the tackle, number 97, Zachary Norton, in his 2nd year out of Central Florida. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. 3.5 minutes left. Cleveland up 25-15. Bengals come out. Single back in the backfield.
3-19. 3-19.
Nolan drops back, looks to the end zone, throws, incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the Bengals are down by 10. They need a field goal somewhere along the way. So they'll go ahead and kick the field goal now and make it a one-possession game. Luke Jones from 21 yards to make it a 7-point game. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Browns lead at 25-18. A 7-point lead for the Browns. Just over 3 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week number 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals with 3:07, they'll kick it away. They're not going to kick an onside kick here. They'll try to trust their defense. Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. And there's the kick. Fielded by Royal at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25, and James Royal out to the 27-yard line. That's where the Browns will have it. Can the Bengals get a defensive stop now? 3:03 left. We'll have the 49ers and the Eagles about 10 minutes after this one's over. This is the last of the early afternoon games in Week 10. We start the late afternoon games next. Browns come out, 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back, looks downfield, throws, caught by Royal. And Royal, no, he does not hold on. Incomplete. It was broken up. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Broken up by Andrew Wilson, number 25. 2:57 left to play. 2nd and 10 for the Browns at their own 27-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan throws, caught by Randall. Nope, Randall can't hold on. And that's broken up by Sean Lawrence, the 7th-year defensive back out of Auburn. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Browns. Bengals trying to get a stop and then tie this up and force overtime. 4 receivers wide for the Browns on 3rd down. 3rd and 10 from the 27. Sullivan drops back, rolls out, throws deep, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Terry Randall, and Randall was well covered by Trayon Taylor. The Browns go 3 and out. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to punt. The Bengals are going to get the ball back, down by 7. And the Bengals now with a chance to tie this game up. .245 left to play. Chris Green will come in to punt for the Browns. Green gets the punt away. Fielded by Cooper at the 22, and Cooper brings it out to the 36-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will have it, 1st and 10. Plenty of time for Cincinnati. They have all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. They have pretty good field position. They'll start at their own 36. However, the Bengals need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. Overtime not out of the question here, especially if the Bengals can punch this one in. 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan. He's going to take off across midfield. Nobody there. Big gain by Nolan down to the 37-yard line. That's a 27-yard run by Michael Nolan down to the Brown 37-yard line. You have to account for the quarterback. Puffy's still looking at me. Hey, Puffy. Hi, Puffster. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, they should get one more playoff. 1st and 10 from the Brown 37-yard line. Nolan takes the snap, looks downfield, throws. It's caught by Curtis, and Isaac Curtis down to the 16. A gain of 21. That's the 2-minute warning. Browns up 25-18 here at Javin Sports. Welcome back to First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. 2 minutes left. Cleveland leads Cincinnati 25-18. Up by 7. But the Bengals have it 1st and 10 at the Browns 16-yard line. Michael Nolan. Hands off, no play action, looking. Rolls out, Nolan's going to take off again, and he escapes briefly and gets down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Bengals in the hurry up. 1:40 left. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws to the end zone. Incomplete. His receiver, Isaac Curtis, was out of the end zone, in the back of the end zone. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. That'll stop the clock with 1:34 left. He was beyond the end line. Incomplete. Four receivers wide on 3rd and 5. The Bengals are in 4-down territory here. Nolan. He gets sacked back at the 20-yard line. Peyton Cash on the sack. A loss of 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 13. And now the Bengals have to go for it. Nolan back on 4th down. Nolan throws. Caught by Curtis, but he's out of bounds at the 4. But that's enough for the first down. A gain of 16 on 4th and 11. I'm sorry, I am mistaken. It's first down. That was... Wait a minute, I got confused. I think that's a turnover on downs. No, it's 1st and goal, I'm sorry. They had enough. It was a 16-yard gain on 4th and 13. There we go. I crossed myself up. So the Bengals, they're still alive here. 1st and goal from the 4. Austin in motion. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Granger to the 3. A gain of a yard. Bengals in the hurry up, even though they have 3 timeouts. 4 receivers spread wide. Nolan hands off to Granger. Granger loses 2 yards back to the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5. Peyton Cash on the tackle. The Bengals stay in the hurry up. Nolan to Granger again, and Granger again goes nowhere. Carroll Harris, and now it's 4th and goal from the 8. This is ball game for the Bengals. 4th and goal. Nolan to Granger, and Granger somehow gets in. An 8-yard touchdown run by Eric Granger on 4th and goal. Boy, this one's looking like overtime. The Bengals, who were down by 10 when the quarter started, have come all the way back, and now they can tie it up with the extra point right here. An 8-yard touchdown run by Eric Granger. And now the all-important extra point. Luke Jones will come on. Now watch him miss it. I'd laugh. Luke Jones for the PAT. The kick is up. And the kick is good. We're tied at 25 with 34 seconds left. Well, the Browns, they still have 3 timeouts. If they can get a good return, they might be able to get into field goal range and win this in regulation. Chris Green will kick off. I'm sorry, Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. 34 seconds left. Puff is still looking at me. Hey, Puff. And now the kickoff. Fielded by Royal at the 2-yard line over the 15-20. And James Royal brings it out to the 26-yard line. The Browns are about 45 yards away from a decent field goal range. They have 3 timeouts, 29 seconds. They might be able to get into field goal range. They got to get it downfield. They're lucky they still have 3 timeouts. That makes all the difference in the world here. They have to get it down to the Bengal 30-yard line or so. 1st and 10. Sullivan in the shotgun.
Let's go.
Why are they handing off? They must be playing for overtime. Why would you hand off there? And the second question, why aren't you taking a timeout? The Browns are forfeiting a chance to move downfield, and they're playing for overtime. Wow. You have all 3 year timeouts. That is incredible. That's incredibly stupid. And we're going to overtime. Live from First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. The Bengals and the Browns were tied at 25. The Bengals at 5-3. The Browns at 4-4. I still can't believe the Browns gave up on a shot for a field goal. So we go to overtime. We will have the Eagles and 49ers after this. All right, the all-important coin toss. Who wins the toss? The Browns have won the toss. The Browns can win the game outright if they score a touchdown on the opening drive. Anything less than that, and the Bengals will get a possession. We're on the banks of Lake Erie, Cleveland, Ohio. Here in Week 10, we go to overtime. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals, and overtime is underway. Fielded by Royal at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25, and James Royal brings it out to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Browns. So Cleveland will get first crack at it here. They'll start from their own 24-yard line. Here at Jammin' Sports, we don't have ties. We'll just keep playing until somebody wins, however long it takes. 1st and 10 from the 24.
Here we go. White 90.
Sullivan drops back, jumps it off to Coors, the tight end, who gets out to the 26, a gain of 2. Thomas Coors, the rookie out of Auburn. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 26-yard line. We're in the first overtime here in Cleveland. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Browns. They'll have it at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Sullivan drops back on 2nd down. Rolls out, in trouble. Now he's going to take off. He's got the first down and a lot more. Out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 15. And that'll be a first down for the Browns. Coming up on 7 minutes left to play in the first overtime. 1st and 10 for the Browns at their own 41. Opening possession of overtime.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Mueller in motion. Sullivan fakes, no, he hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs picks up 3 out to the 44-yard line. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Making the tackle, number 55, Kevin Wilson. Are you watching me, Puff? 2nd and 8 from the 44-yard line. 4 receivers set wide.
Let's go.
Sullivan in the shotgun.
Brad 38.
Sullivan drops back. Throws outside. Caught by Randall across midfield. Out to the 45. A gain of 11. And a Cleveland first down. They're now in Cincinnati territory. They keep the drive alive here in overtime. Remember now, the Browns can win the game with a touchdown. Under 6 minutes left in the first overtime. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 45. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Tubbs, and Tubbs down to the 38. A gain of 7, making a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Andrew Wilson on the tackle. We're coming up on 5.5 minutes left in the overtime. On 2nd and 4 in the I formation. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs up the middle. Tubbs breaks away, and Tubbs down to the 26, a gain of 12. And that'll be a Cleveland first down. Marion Tubbs having himself a pretty good game. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the first overtime. 1st and 10 Cleveland. At the Bengal 26, 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan hands off to John Everett this time. And Everett down to the 20-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Cedric Jordan on the tackle. And now the Browns have it at the Bengal 20. On 2nd and 5, they spread the receivers out. They're in the I formation. Sullivan hands off to Everett again. And Everett, second effort, gets down to the 16-yard line. He'll be just shy of the first down. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and inches. Long opening drive by the Browns here in the first overtime. They want to just wrap this thing up, score a touchdown, and go home. Third and inches in the I formation. Everett, he gets nailed in the backfield. He does not get the first down. The linebacker, Kevin Wilson, making the tackle. And now the Browns will have to settle for a field goal. That will not end the game. The Bengals will get a possession. 3:40 and counting. This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt by Tom Davison. Snap kick is up. And he missed it. Oh my gosh, he missed it. It was wide right. We remain tied at 25. And now we are in sudden death. The Bengals get the football. We're now in sudden death overtime. Tied at 25. The next score wins. It doesn't matter who or how. Can't believe he missed that 35-yard field goal. Davis in the house. We're in overtime, Davis, tied at 25. We've got the 49ers and the Eagles up next. As soon as we get there. It's been a long game. Davis loves overtime. Good to see you, Davis. Gauchos is here too from the OC. Misty's here. 1st and 10. Nolan back. Nolan throws outside. It's caught by Granger. Out to the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Make it a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. We're tied at 25. We're in the first overtime. Now, we had a double overtime earlier this week with the Saints and the Redskins. We could have another one. No, I didn't like it either. 2nd and 8 from the 26. The Bengals come out, 3 receivers to the far side. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Granger gets out to the 30. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. .245 and counting in the first overtime. Alvin Hunter made the tackle for the Browns. We're in sudden death overtime. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue landed.
Nolan takes the snap, throws, and is picked off by Federick. And Federick may score. One man to beat. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Matt Federick picks it off. He picks it off at the 36 and brings it back 24 yards. And if you're the Browns, just kick the field goal now. You're in sudden death. And that could win the game for the Browns. The fifth-year safety out of Notre Dame picks it off. Now, if it was me, I would kick the field goal like right now. Just win the game. You're talking a 29-yard field goal. We're in sudden death. Just kick the field goal and go home. That's what they're going to do. Here we go. Tom Davison from 29, and the Bengals want to ice him. So they call timeout. We'll have about a 10-minute break between games. I want to reset the internet, and then we'll be back with the 49ers and the Eagles. You can't call 2 consecutive timeouts, so he'll get the kickoff here. He'll try the field goal now. 1st and 10 from the 12. This will be a 29-yard attempt by Tom Davison, the 10th-year kicker out of UCLA. For the win in overtime. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Browns win it in overtime. Your final score, Cleveland 28, Cincinnati 25. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. 49ers Eagles in about 10 minutes. We'll see you then.